The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
What up, though, folks? Welcome to Whatever Talk, the show where we talk about whatever we seem to be talking about at the time you hit the play button. I'm your host, Donnie, and I don't got my co-host with me, Kel. My man's been going through some life, but I do have a partner, another partner here with me. She's not my partner, but she's a guest. My bad. I ain't saying mean to say partner. Unless you want to become a partner. If you really want to become a partner, I'm looking for a female co-host as well. I would love to have a female co-host. But here is
Asia.
I was about to had a brain fart right there. How you doing?
I'm good. Life has been lifing for me too. It's been one hell of a day. Can we cuss on the show?
We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind. Don't be shy. This is your time to shine.
Yes. Let me run down the bylaws of the show. Only thing you have to be is yourself. I don't want nobody else. I don't want no personas of yours. Oh. You can bring them along, but identify them as personas so we can know which ones we can talk.
No, y'all get the real deal, Holyfield, Asia King, and I'm doing good. It's just been a long day, but I've been okay. I've been all right.
All right, awesome. Also, you can say what you want to say, how you want to say it. We take no offense to anything or whatever talk because that's how you feel, right? Hey,
that's right. That's how I feel.
If you claim that's how you feel, then that's how you feel.
That's how I feel. Okay, that's good. I was gonna do that anyway. I just needed to know before I set it off. What are the rules I'm about to break them motherfuckers? Like, all right,
cool. Because we only accept only so much of niggerdom before we like, look, you know what? We're gonna have to just go.
Right. No, all good vibes over here. How have you been doing?
I've been doing awesome. About to go on vacation, so I can't wait for that. Shoot, I just be thinking a lot. I don't know if you listen to any past shows or whatever talk. It has kind of developed into my thoughts and me just talking about my thoughts, and we pretty much be saying what I feel that everybody be wanting to say, but they just afraid to say it for some reason because of the PC and you can't say that no more. You can't, I didn't already say retarded like 8 times already. You can't say retarded. Well, if you knew what it means, then I'm using it in the right context because you are retarded for saying I can't say retarded.
Yikes. And I bet you get folks like, ouch. That's a spicy word, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. We're going to talk about that too, because I want to talk about conversation itself. Something I think is the god of taboo, which is conversation itself. Mm-hmm. Even though that's what taboo is, conversation.
It is.
but we don't seem to do it I feel like we don't know how to converse with each other. That's just one of my many theories of humanity. Like we don't know how to converse with each other. I'm only speaking from Americans' perspective, because I only know English. I only know one other word in Uno, and that's due to the game. You know, like, are you some type of entertainer or do any type of content? That's whatever.
Well, actually, you talk about conversation. I've made a whole career out of conversation. I'm actually a psychologist. And so
yes,
for 23 years, I have been talking to and with people from all the way. So I'm stationed here in Minneapolis, Minnesota right now. I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama. I've lived in Virginia and Washington, D.C. Just a shameless plug. I have a children's book called Finding My Cool that you can find on Amazon, which talks about meditation. So I've actually moved from therapy in the traditional sense, and now I do like retreats, life coaching, and spa experiences for Black, Brown, and Indigenous folks. So I say all that to say, like, conversations, talking to people and understanding is always the crux of all
Mm-hmm.
all sense. And it doesn't matter whether you're American, whether you're from Morocco, wherever, conversations, it's difficult across the world. All wars are
Mm-hmm.
started with some conversation
Yep.
or
Yep.
or lack that, like any form of conflict is based off of conversation, lack of understanding, and inability to hear and just sit. Because everybody want to be right.
Yes. Some episodes back, I think the episode is called Judging. He said something that I kind of dug. Is that people don't converse with comprehension. And I was like, yeah, I kind of dug that. Yeah, I was like, they don't converse with comprehension. And you said something that kind of caught my eye, or my ear.
See, that's exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah. but that's part of what I'm saying too. Like, I feel like a lot of us speak in phrases versus actual sentences to convey stuff or to converse with people. And a lot of times we don't even understand those phrases, let alone where they even come from, to even use them in the context that we're using them in. But we say them because of the situation that we're in now. And we think we have to say something on that level versus saying how we really feel about the situation.
Well, everybody, I feel like when we're trying to have conversations, a lot of people speak to be heard,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't speak to help people understand. We just assume you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but I don't. Because how you convey the message is not how I'm receiving the message.
Exactly.
Communication belongs to the receiver. So when we're communicating right now. So I'm saying what I'm saying, and now it's your responsibility to get clarity, take in, and understand
Yes, I was just about to say that. Yes.
what I'm saying. And if you don't understand, it is your responsibility to gain clarity, and then it's my responsibility to provide. And then that's the back and forth. But
Yep.
people don't like to do back and forth. We're so quick with what's the phrase? I said what I said.
Mm-hmm.
And
No one's asked. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. And then this is how miscommunication happens, because I said what I said, but did what I say get down to you, or are you just like whatever? And so it's on both sides where we don't take responsibility for the words that we have coming out of our mouth.
Yes, yes. And piggybacking a little bit further, like you said, it's up to you to ask the questions. Nobody asks questions. They just take it and roll with it as if they do understand. Because of what I think I said earlier, you stick to this commonly used phrase in this particular type of situation versus saying how you really feel about it. And like, ask a question about it. Like, are you sure? Like, no, that's not really where I was coming from. Well, I took it as what? Okay, I understand where you took it as, but that's not where I'm coming from. Here's what I mean by that. But people won't ask that. They will go to their most commonly used emotion or default emotion that humanity goes to is anger. That's what I feel about that. But I kind of jumped ahead about the conversation spiel, but that's cool. I like that. I love natural conversation. I can't stand them shows who be scripted. Like, how you gonna be putting on? How you gonna have real talk but it's scripted? This ain't real talk.
We gotta let it flow. We gotta let it flow, right?
Exactly. Then it's up to me to shut y'all up and get us back on track.
That's right. Bring us back to the drawing board, coach.
So I believe the justice system is like a game, and we hear things like this on a extremely often basis. Where this article I came across. This was a long time ago. I was a guest on another show, and he wanted to talk about it, so I read it. It said L.A. rapper found dead in the barrel. Cops suspect foul play, and I'm like, duh. Like,
Right.
what's the point of giving us this piece of information for. Like, it's no need for this piece of information.
What do you want them to say?
I don't necessarily know what want them to say. Like, basically, just give up some more information. If you ain't got nothing to say, then don't say that, because for one, that's what we hear on an often basis: foul play from the cops. Well, again, yeah, it's a crime. That's what a crime is. A crime itself is entailing foul play. But
so what do you want? You want them to be like, today we found rapper stuffed in the barrel, and this is how we think it happened. Somebody snatched them, folded them up like an arm, stuffed them in, and then put them in. Is that what you're looking for?
Let's go with that. It'll be different from foul play, because that's what we always hear. But I feel like it's more so. I feel like it's more so that they say things like this to derive us.
Well, what is derived from? You know what they say. The guy was murdered.
It's kind of like, I guess what I'm trying to get at is kind of like how the police station or the police chief would say, we're doing our own investigation on our people who we suspect, like on our own people that we suspect. Like, we already suspect foul play from the cops, so why would we not suspect foul play from y'all from covering up the suspected foul play from your own investigation? You get what I'm saying? Probably not.
No.
So that's why I said I'm more intrigued with the Mercury thing now, because I'm lost.
Wait a minute. Wait. To that point, you know, there was a mass shooting in Maine yesterday, right? They've got the picture of the guy, they got the video of the guy doing it, but now there is, you know, they're calling him a person of interest. Now so I get what you're saying, like foul play, like, okay, that word seems very whatever, because that's what murder is, foul play. But how are you saying a person of interest? Why is he not like a suspect? We saw him do it. How is he a person of interest?
That's
interesting about this person. He did that.
You keep going in and out, freezing on me. If you can hear me,
is it your reception?
You know, it could be my internet has been going in and out. It could be mine.
Why you got me feeling like I'm going?
But the thing is, but no, here's the issue. Like, on my laptop, it doesn't like skip, but on my PlayStation, it keeps saying landline is going in and out, but I'm still online for some reason. So I don't know how it's going out if I'm still online. I don't know. That's just what my TV keeps flashing on the screen. Landline going in and out.
Okay.
But so that's why I say it could be my end. It could be my end. But what did you say about Mercury earlier?
I don't know. It's just Mercury in retrograde. Let me look it up for you. So Mercury in retrograde is like when Mercury is in retrograde.
It's like the zodiac stuff?
No, it's basically saying like the planets are wonky. Here, let's see.
Oh, and that's messing you up?
Well, according to the old age practice of astrology, we are influenced by the effect of Mercury in retrograde, which basically means there it is. Okay. Basically, you can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, you're choppy. Yeah.
I'm choppy. Of course it is, because Mercury is in retrograde.
So you believe in that?
I do believe in that kind of stuff, because I do believe like we can't be surrounded by planets and it's not affecting us as people or our environment. I mean, the waves of the ocean are affected by the moon.
Yeah, that's what science says. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. That's what science. Wait, are we doubting science?
No, I love me some science, but I honestly doubt a lot. But I understand where they're probably coming from a little bit.
Are you a flat earther? Do you think the earth is flat?
No.
Okay.
No, I was going I'm glad you bring that up. I'm glad you bring that up because I was listening to the science podcast earlier this week, and they